say September is it September yet? No, it's July. Let me get the date right. July 30th. Uh, Somebody had texted me yesterday that they be reading a lot of the posts that I want to know what you think about reparations. Uh, I'm gonna give my opinion on it. And I'm gonna always say when it comes to a word like reparation, I guess the United States big, you got to always count in consideration what states and what families that would have been affected by reparation. I guess we got these root trees and places you could find your heritage and stuff you could find that. But I tell you why I think as a government that wouldn't respect reparation is because if you give if you do, let's say you do reparations. Now I'm gonna say my family. My mama died. She never got nothing back from her dad working out in the cornfields. She brought us to Atlanta and raised us, the best she could. But my family would be a perfect family for reparation. We come out of like when my granddaddy died, my mama never asked for the little slave house. The children were like, "No, y'all got to get out. It's over." You know what I mean? Like y'all get nothing. My folks told me not to give y'all nothing. So that's a perfect example of reparations. But so if you gave a family like us reparations, it would hurt the government because you would no longer be able to use us. See, a person like me, I would go and try to buy that same land, and I would build so much stuff on it to where we won't have to be dependent on the government that they can't hurt us as much as they do now. Like my children and grandchildren wouldn't have to rob and steal because they probably would never have to leave the lane. I would put enough stuff on there. I put like a little family grocery store. I put a little park where they could play. I put a little recreation center and anything else, you know what I'm saying? Like the stuff that you force on us, like the insurance and the stuff. Okay, we'll be able to afford that anyway if we got reparations. Because we'll go to the doctor every now and then. We won't be so sick. We'll be eating the food that we grow. So I don't think they'll never approve reparation because they know that whatever families they give to, if they make good investments, that not trying to be funny, we won't have our own government, but we won't depend on them. We won't be begging and stealing and borrowing all the time, like the car lot game. Like you'll say, the government might give one of their friends $1 million. He opened the car lot. He turns around and go get somebody from the bank to invest. When you buy the car, they give you the loan on the car. So you be saying, okay, he looked out for him, then he looked out for him, then he looked out for him. Then when their family members come, they give them a car. Yeah, they don't have to go through the bank. When their family members and friends come, they just give them a car. If they mind, if they car. But now instead of the car lot saying you give me 500 a month, now I need you to go through the bank. So me and the bank can get some more money out of you for the car that the same government just let me have for free. So and then if we had reparation, we'll be smart enough to say, no, we're not going to the car lot. We got our own car lot. That's what I say. Anything got to do with reparations, we not gonna get it because we're gonna buy our own. And you can sit here and try to slice it up how many kind of ways you want it. That's why when they seemed like they was gonna kill Section 8, start taking away welfare, start taking away food stamps. It was to show us that we could pull stuff away from you. Like this, food stamps and welfare was a form of reparation for us because we was able to eat. They could have just left us starving, like a foreign country, though. You know, they did give us food stamp and welfare, and then when they snatched it away, they could do it. This president, he could take away 1.8 million Section 8 houses and vouchers and stuff like that, and people would be out on the street looking crazy. And then that's why I don't get into the Republican and the Democrat stuff because after Jimmy Carter, I think everything else was like Republicans sending somebody over here to the Democrat Party to crash it. Because if you would have had a Jimmy Carter and another Jimmy Carter and a Maynard Jackson and an Andrew Young, people like that, who were trying to help the city, and then you know once you get the ones that come in, I ain't calling their name, but we had a couple of males. I think after them came in, and all it took is somebody from Buckhead to slide them a little envelope in their pocket and stuff, and they started voting against us. But anyway, uh, I just wanted to give my take on reparations this morning and say that I don't think we'll never get reparations because once we do, we won't have to depend on the government as much. That's the only thing they feel. We'll have our own.